A dire situation is unfolding at U.S. airports, with over 20 reported incidents of air traffic controller shortages in a single day. This alarming trend is a direct consequence of the ongoing government shutdown, as highlighted by Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. The impact of these shortages was felt acutely at Los Angeles International Airport, where a ground stop was issued due to staffing issues. The restriction affected a large portion of Southern California, and delays are expected to persist as flights resume. By Sunday noon, the agency had recorded shortfalls at 6 U.S. airports, with the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, reporting 22 triggers indicating a critical shortage of air traffic controllers. Secretary Duffy emphasized that this figure is one of the highest seen since October 1, signaling a worrying trend. The controllers are wearing thin, Duffy stated, underscoring the strain on these essential workers. FlightAware, a flight tracking website, reported over 5,300 U.S. flight delays on Saturday, with more than 2,500 delays by Sunday noon. These delays have consistently exceeded average levels since the shutdown began. The FAA has also reported staffing issues for flights in Chicago and Newark, further exacerbating the situation. During the government shutdown, approximately 13,000 air traffic controllers and 50,000 Transportation Security Administration, TSA, officers are working without pay, as the Republican and Democratic parties remain at an impasse over the federal budget. This shutdown has real consequences for these hardworking Americans, said Nick Daniels, president of the National Air Traffic Controllers Association, NATCA. Controllers are becoming increasingly distracted by the risk of receiving $0 paychecks, despite working full-time hours and mandatory overtime due to the staffing shortage. Air traffic controllers received partial pay 2 weeks ago, but this week marks their first fully unpaid pay period for October. Many controllers have resorted to taking on second jobs to make ends meet, as noted by Secretary Duffy. The FAA is currently short of its targeted staffing levels by around 3,500 air traffic controllers, which had already led to mandatory overtime and 6-day workweeks before the shutdown. The shutdown has also disrupted training at the FAA Academy in Oklahoma, with trainees sent home on October 3. Dave Spiro, president of the Professional Aviation Safety Specialists, AFL-CIO, PASS, which represents 11,000 FAA and Department of Defense employees, emphasized the long-term implications of training lapses. It can take 3 to 5 years to fully train a technician, and any disruption can set back progress. As we saw during the Academy's closure during the pandemic, this can have serious consequences for aviation safety. Spiro added, for every day the government remains shut down, another layer of safety may be compromised. The furloughed employees are eager to return to work, and all employees need to be paid to actively contribute to modernizing the air traffic control system. We urge Congress to reopen the government as soon as possible. In 2019, during a 35-day shutdown, absences by controllers and TSA officers increased, leading to extended wait times at airports and the need to slow air traffic in major cities like New York and Washington, D.C. This situation underscores the critical need for a swift resolution to the government shutdown to ensure the safety and efficiency of air travel in the United States.